Hello guys, welcome back to Phil's Corner and welcome to another FutFanatics unboxing video. Today, as I've done in the past, I'm going to be showing you the latest delivery I've received from my good friends at FutFanatics. And shout out to FutFanatics who are sponsoring this video. Many of you on the channel know all about FutFanatics, but today I'll talk a bit more about them and share the kind of things you can get from them. In short, they are one of my favourite places to go for collecting football shirts, particularly shirts from Brazil. You can get really good shirts that you can otherwise struggle to find elsewhere, but FutFanatics will send really good top division Brazilian shirts, lower league Brazilian club shirts, other good South American goodness. You can get it all from FutFanatics, shipped quickly and very cost effectively to your door. So if you're in the UK and you want to diversify your collection, collect shirts which are a bit different to your mates, then get over to FutFanatics. There's more details in the description, including my unique discount code, which can get you a bit more money off as well. But as I say, today we are looking at just 2 shirts today, so it's a kind of quality over quantity package that I've received this month. Let's start with this Grêmio shirt at the top. I'll move the shirt underneath. For now, we'll come back to that. But this is, as we can see already, a Grêmio shirt with some player printing. So let's open the package now. As I say, this arrived in really quick time from Brazil. It's one of my favourite things about FutFanatics is that you can actually get shirts very, very quickly, considering it's coming from the other side of the world. But you can see here already we have the name and number, of course, of Luis Suárez, a player who has certainly done a few notable things in his career, but he is in Brazil now with Grêmio. And I mean, this is just great. Just off the bat, I can't get the whole shirt in shot, so I'll kind of move it around as I talk. You can see here, look at that name set for starters. Love the kind of 3D drop shadow effect. It's a very kind of nostalgic look, quite retro, but the letters look really good. The quality is good on the printing. The only thing which would take this up to the next level would be some kind of texture or kind of 3D feel, but you don't really tend to get that in player names and numbers. But anyway, lovely stuff. This is of course an Umbro shirt. Again, we'll flip it over shortly. You can see the double diamonds in the numbers. I really like it actually when you have a number set which includes details in the numbers. There's something quite nice about that. A lot of places do that now, but it's cool to see the Umbro logo and the Grêmio crest at the bottom. Again, quality is absolutely spot on. It feels good. It's nicely centered in the shirt. And what's really cool about this shirt, and I'll turn it over, we can talk more about the design of the Grêmio shirt itself. It's got a really nice gradient. I'm kind of a bit so-so when it comes to gradients. A lot of the time, I would rather clubs didn't use them. But I think in this example, it's a really good way to kind of mix up the typical Grêmio look. Grêmio, of course, you're going to expect stripes in the style on all their home shirts, but I think this gradient is a really, really tasteful way to kind of mix things up while still looking like a Grêmio home shirt. And you can see here, bit of a bend on the Umbro logo. That's something which you can easily flatten out, just lay a book on top of it or something like that. But anyway, love the shirt. We've got the embroidered crest, which looks good, and you've probably already noticed as well, we've got long sleeves. There's something which is really cool. And again, shout out to FutFanatics for stocking long sleeve options on many of the shirts. Really good to see that. It adds a lot. It gives just another element to many of the shirts that you can buy, and it's not even much more expensive as well. So this one has really cool features. I mean, this is the kind of stuff which I didn't notice actually, now seeing it in person. Look at this side panel, which is actually a raised detail, so that's actually in the fabric, this pattern. Really good to see. And you've got a nice inside neck detail as well. This looks like braille to me, and it is also raised as well, so again, really good quality. I've said it so many times, it's one of the mantras on this channel that Umbro are so good in Brazil. They do their best work in Brazil. And this shirt, I mean, look at this, another detail here, absolutely packed full of details. This is just typical of Grêmio, of Umbro, and again, of what you can get at FutFanatics. Honestly, I don't have a Brazilian team, but if I had to pick one Brazilian team to collect shirts from, I think it would be Grêmio. I absolutely love the kind of play on the theme that they have every year, how they take this wonderful stripe and pinstripe combo. I don't have a name for this. I still haven't figured a name out for this. I always talk about it though. You've got the light blue, the black, with the white pinstripes framing those main stripes. It's such a timeless look, such a quality look. And again, if you flip the shirt over just one more time to see the nameset of Luis Suárez, really, really good. I mean, this is the kind of thing, again, which you don't find easily elsewhere. You might find this on some of your big retailers in a few months' time, but it's going to be at a premium, and you'd be amazed at the price of a shirt like this. Again, brand new tags, player name and printing, shipped to your door for less than the cost often of just a standard replica RRP. So yeah, really happy with this one. Again, just to see some of those details in person, which I didn't even know were there on the shirt. Wonderful stuff. But there is another shirt which is also really good. Let's take a look at that now. And as I'm sure many of you guessed from the intro, this is a Palmeiras shirt, another great team in Brazil for shirts. As I open the pack, let's take a look at what we have. And it is, if you'll excuse the sound of the packaging there, let's get it all out. This is another home shirt, the Palmeiras home shirt, the latest Palmeiras home shirt. Really, really good to see this one in person, and that colour, that accent colour, the bright kind of neon green. Wow, that looks good. When I saw the first pictures of this one, I was really interested to see kind of the actual combo, because you've got the typical darker green with the vibrant green. It's an interesting look. It's not a look which Palmeiras have often had. I can't recall Palmeiras having that exact combo. I may be wrong. They may have had one in their history. But this looks so, so good, guys. I love that combo. I think there's just the right level of contrast there. Had that green not been as bright, and if it was only slightly different to the base colour, I don't think you'd get nearly the same impact. But I love this look, and it's really cool to see, again, details which you can get to see when you have a shirt in your hands. Puma logos on the sleeves. Great stuff. Very good, simple sponsor. That, of course, has been the sponsor, Crefisa. I don't know who they are at all. But they've certainly been sponsoring Palmeiras for a while. The classic Palmeiras crest. What I will say is this is just a transfer, so that is a step down from some other Palmeiras shirts we've seen. Don't get me wrong, still looks great. But if we're being critical, I would say that I prefer to have more textured details. But you know, that's the kind of thing where I'm quite pedantic on those elements. Also, it is worth pointing out again, if we're being critical, I don't like that there's no jock tag in comparison to something like the Grêmio shirt, but that is not taken away from this. I mean, in many ways, this is a really, really strong design, and I love how they've achieved the kind of central star in the pattern. You've got this kind of fractal pattern, but it's far from random. It does actually have the star in the middle, and it's a very subtle look. We've seen similar kits like this before, so this isn't particularly unique, I would say, from Puma, but again, it is a really good look. And I do actually really like the simple crew neck. You see a lot of shirts which faff around with unusual collars, and this is good to see. A nice timeless look. Like this detail a lot, and again, even though it's just a transfer, really nicely designed back neck detail, and there was a plain back, so not too much to say on that area of the shirt. But guys, in summary, I really do think this is a strong Palmeiras shirt. I'd say these guys have had some of the better shirts in Brazil for a while now. Of course, along with some real success on the pitch. So, great kit, a really good one. Whether you're a Palmeiras fan or you're just a fan of green kits, Brazilian kits, whatever it might be. Lovely stuff. And let's just grab the Grêmio shirt now and talk about these two together as we close. So there we go, guys. I'm struggling to fit this in shot here, but here are just two of the great shirts you can get at FutFanatics. Thank you to FutFanatics for sending these shirts to me. I'll be doing a giveaway for one of these kits, so look out for that. By the time you're watching this video, it will probably be this very week, but I'll post about that on Twitter, and I'll share a link in the description to that. But yeah, guys, make sure you check out FutFanatics. I've talked about them so much. You really should see what all the fuss is about. I'm a big fan of theirs. If you want to pick up these shirts, you want to pick up other shirts, really, really niche kits, some teams that you've never even heard of potentially, but that can really add so much heat to your personal collection. Check them out, and if you do, don't forget to use your discount code in the description. That is all for today, guys. I will see you very soon for another video or live stream. All the best, and take care.